One thing the Gulf states don't want you to know is that up to 90% of their workforce is made up of migrant laborers, mostly from South and Southeast Asia. These laborers don't assimilate and often don't speak Arabic well, but they still had to communicate, meaning that they ended up inventing an entirely new language called Gulf Pidgin Arabic. Now, this started out with just a few changed pronunciations here and there. For example, most Indian languages don't have the h and r sounds, so speakers would usually turn those into the k sound instead. But over time, Gulf Pidgin Arabic also started coming up with its own grammatical constructions as well. For instance, Arabic doesn't have the verb be in the present tense, but this was confusing to many of the migrants since languages like Hindi do. Eventually, they made their own version with the verb fi, which originally was just a preposition in Arabic that could mean there is. However, in Gulf Pidgin Arabic, fi can also stand in for words like am and are. Then there are all the cool ways that the language mixes existing Arabic and English words. For example, the phrase for at the cash register uses the Arabic word for box, but the English word for cash. A lot of the rest of the language is really simplified to make communication easier. Like, there are only two pronouns and no aspect or tense, so much of it depends on the context of what's said. Unfortunately, Gulf Pidgin Arabic is unlikely to develop into a full-fledged language, since it's really stigmatized in the Gulf states, and most workers can't have families under the kafala system, so can really only informally replicate between these workers.